We're going to talk about how to create new layers. The reason that you need to create new layers is because when you have everything divided up into layers in your work, you can make changes that only apply to that layer. You can rearrange the layers and get rid of layers that you don't want. Whereas if you do everything on the background, it becomes very hard to edit different elements later. And we're going to talk about that throughout the next several lessons. So the way that you create a new layer is that you click on this button down here. It looks like a piece of paper with the corner folded up, and you can see here that I've got a new layer, and I'm going to draw a green circle in this layer. So I might want to label this by double clicking on the layer 1. I can rename it green circle. And that way, if I need to make changes to the green circle layer, I'll be able to find it easily. I'm going to come here, create a selection, and paint it with green, and then deselect. Now, the reason that it's important that I created this separate layer is because now I can make changes only to the green circle on this layer, because the only thing that's on this layer is the green circle. There's no white background. As you can see here by this grid pattern back here, what it means is that the rest of the layer is transparent. You can see through it. So if I want to move this layer, I can do so. Whereas if I created the selection on the background and painted a green circle on the background itself, then when I go to move it, I can't, because the layer is locked on. It's the background layer. And if I were to move it, it would move all of the white pixels with it. So we want to create new layers anytime that we add something new to a document. If we added text to it, we'd want to keep that on its own layer. If we added a new shape, we'd want to have that on its own layer. Learning how to use and manage the layers will increase the amount of things that you can do with Photoshop, and it will also make your work a lot easier.